home buyers, sellers, and anyone who just loves real estate. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie Brockhurst, and I'm a local real estate agent right here in the city of Peterborough. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the trends happening right now in the city of Peterborough, comparing it from the data of December 2023 and what we're going to be seeing in 2024. Now, I'm also going to be giving you some insight on when is the actual best time to buy a house in 2024. If this is something that interests you, then buckle up. We're getting into it. So historically speaking, December is the absolute worst time to sell your home, and if you're a buyer, it's the best time. Reasons why? Well, you're focused on your family and enjoying all of those holiday parties that you get invited to, and you put buying a house on pause. Buyers are not thinking, let's go buy a house. They are focused on purchasing the perfect gift instead of that perfect home. As I show you in this data, this is not surprising to me at all. The average sale price for the city of Peterborough in December was $560,933, even compared to the previous year of $618,000. That's a depreciation on your home's value of 9.3%. You can only see 53 homes were sold in the month of December, which was the lowest all year. Average list price for the sale ratio was also the lowest it has ever been for 2023. So basically, as a seller, point blank, this sucks for you. But as a buyer, this is absolutely fantastic. I'm a big believer in doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing in the market. While everyone is out enjoying those holiday parties, you as a buyer should have been taking this opportunity to shop for the best housing deals. By the time you're seeing this video, we are well into the new year in 2024. If you're a buyer, well, mark your calendars for back to school, because that is the next time that the housing market isn't going to be that great for a buyer historically. And then Christmas time, well, Christmas comes the same time every year, so mark your calendar, 2024 may be your time to shine. So what else affects the housing prices for 2024? And that's the news outlets. The role of our news outlets are in the driver's seat 9 times out of 10. Whether we want to have them controlling the narrative or not, they do. Positive news about rising home values can create a sense of kind of optimism, encouraging more people to buy or sell. Take the pandemic for an example. The news pushed how crazy the housing market was, and well, sure enough, it went bananas. Just have a look at this slide right here. You can see that the difference in home prices, your home appreciated by 36% compared to the previous year. As a seller, this was your time to shine. You wouldn't have wanted to buy in that, but it was great being a seller. If you were retiring, that was your time. The point I'm trying to make is the best time to buy when you're considering those news outlets and all of the articles and things on the TV they're saying is when you do the opposite of what they're doing. So if they are saying right now is a terrible time to buy, it means that you are not going to have a lot of competition in the market, which means it is your time to jump out there and get buying if you want to have the best chance at getting a great deal. Please remember, if you like what I'm saying, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments about this video, I would love to hear your feedback and thoughts. Do you think the news drives the real estate trends? Comment below, let me know. As we are all aware, one major factor that drives the housing prices and will continue to drive the housing prices for 2024 is our interest rates. So whether they are high or low, That's definitely going to be affecting our housing market for 2024. If you haven't noticed already, the news has been pushing that interest rates are going to be going down. Shocker, we are in an election campaign year, so I was not surprised to see the news pushing that interest rates are going to be going down by 2025. With that, we'll bring out a lot more buyers, a lot more competition, a lot more bidding wars, driving up those housing prices again. We currently are 2 weeks into 2024 at the time I am filming this video, and the last 2 weeks in Peterborough, the city of Peterborough, has actually been really busy and steady for sellers. Houses that have been on the market for 60 plus days. Every time I'm going now to book a showing for my buyers who are now ready to start the buying process, the house is sold conditionally or sold firm. This has happened to many of my colleagues as well. So 2024, I think, is going to be a pretty busy year for real estate. Again, the news is pushing that narrative, so I am not surprised. Okay, so in summary, when is the ideal time to buy a house? Let's look back. Back to school is historically one of the worst times to sell your home. So if you are a buyer watching it, check mark. Best time for you. The holiday season, when you are all wrapped up in wrapping gifts and dining in those holiday parties, take a break, take a breather, go house hunting, because that is when you are going to have a fantastic opportunity to snag some deals. Point number 2, do the opposite of what the news are telling you to do. So last year when they were saying now is a terrible, not a terrible time, but interest rates are affecting people's buying power, it was 100% true. It was. But if you were able to qualify for a mortgage and you were a buyer, it was one of the best times for you to buy. You date the interest rate, but you marry the home price. So if you would have bought last year, you would have had a bit of a higher interest rate. But now we know the interest rates are coming back down. You would have got your house for a lower price, and then you can refinance and have a lower interest rate. Is that going to happen for 2024? I don't foresee it. I do think the housing prices are going to go back up, but if you were on the cusp right now, dive in. You potentially will still get a really good deal on a home. Last but not least, we know the interest rates affect the housing price, as we just talked about. So my advice to you is, if you qualify, great. If you don't, wait till you do. And when you can afford the interest rates, by the time this video comes out, we are going to be well into 2024, and there has already been an extreme buying frenzy in Peterborough. Houses that have been sitting on the market for the last 60 plus days are now moving, and moving quickly. So if you have qualified for your mortgage rates and you have your pre-approval, there is still time to jump in, but I'm going to guess as of 2024, the interest rates by the end of the year are going to come down. Housing prices are going to come up. If you have any questions regarding real estate, you're considering moving to Peterborough, around Peterborough, selling your home in Peterborough in the surrounding area, I am a local real estate agent right here in Peterborough. Don't be afraid to text, call, email. I'm happy to help. Ciao for now. Bye.